to Chamber Chat. I'm Stephanie Ford. In this week's episode, Community Challenges, we're chatting with New Smyrna Beach Mayor Fred Cleveland. Welcome.
Stephanie, feels great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about you. I mean, I don't know how anyone doesn't know, but for anybody that doesn't know your background, just give us a brief, high-level highlights reel of Mayor Cleveland, how you got here.
Amy and I were raised in Ormond Beach, left town. We went to Seabreeze High School. Left town in 1975, I did, to join the Navy. Went to the United States Naval Academy, had a career in the Navy in naval aviation, went on to the airline business, was an executive at American Airlines, and then a few other airlines, came back home to take care of our parents, landed in New Smyrna where we would visit with the grandchildren to see Grandma and Grandpa, and decided, boy, we need to be here. So we came home in 2015 and have enjoyed living right here in what we thought would be retirement life.
Not so much retired, kind of busy.
Not so much. Amy calls me a three-time retirement failure. So I'm on career number 4 and enjoying every bit of it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your service.
My honor.
Grandfather was also in the Navy, so and your continued service in this way, in this capacity to the community.
You said it well, Stephanie. This is a way to give back. This is our opportunity, Amy and mine, to give something to New Smyrna. And as long as it works for the citizens, and as long as it works for the businesses, and for the city, and for our family, we'll continue to do it.
Yep. Well, it is much appreciated and comes with a lot of challenges, I'm sure.
This city is in development and in transition. And when I say development, I'm not a development fan. I want us to preserve the culture and the ambiance of a small Florida coastal town. And we're going to do that. But we've also got to make plans for the future. And so shutting your eyes to the fact that 1,000 people a day are moving to Florida, and we're getting many of them right here in New Smyrna, is just not wise.
Right.
So we want to figure out what to do in what I call Newtown, New Smyrna, out west. Mm-hmm. And so we're exploring ideas for what that might be. And we want to learn the lessons of the past. We want to learn from our mistakes along the way in various communities and do something that is resilient and self-sustaining so that people in generations from now will say, we did the right thing.
That's great. It sounds like smart growth to me, and I think that's what people want to hear, is that there is a plan and that we've got some thoughtful leaders behind that and really doing your due diligence, taking time to look into those options. So
yeah, just a shout out to the commission. We don't all think alike. And that's a good thing.
Right.
And so no one should question that we're a diverse group, but we're also a dedicated group. I'm watching this non-full-time job occupy many, many hours of our days, and we do it joyfully, and we do it at the citizens' request.
Absolutely. We've got a great commission that all brings something different to the table, and it must be really great to be able to work together and just be able to have conversation and represent the community well. So thank you for that. And we'll put up some information about those commission meetings if you're ever interested in attending. They're open to the public. Yeah, always great to get positive feedback too, right? Not just hear about all the other negative stuff.
There's plenty of both. And I'll tell you, 80% of this job and the way I feel about this community, 80% has just been amazing, off the charts. There's 20% that I'm never going to please, but that's the way it works.
That's right. That's just life. I hear you. Okay, so something about you. Is there a fun fact you'd like to share with us? But something maybe we don't know?
Well, I've told you I was in the Navy for 30 years, and I enjoyed every bit of that. But back at the Naval Academy, I was on the sailing team and sailed large yachts to compete around the country, right?
Wow.
We did that. So I'm getting ready to embark this summer on a trip racing double-handed from Bermuda back to Newport, Rhode Island. And I've enjoyed racing most of my life, so that'll be the next big Fred experience on the open seas.
Awesome.
Trying to win the race, double-handed, 50-foot boat. Just the two of us out there racing 635 miles back to Newport.
That's impressive. I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait for the results.
Looking forward to that.
Keep us updated. I love that. Stay active, stay passionate about the things that you do, and we really do appreciate you. Thank you for everything. Also, a special thank you to Shark City Media for producing this content. Thank you for joining us this week.